Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday off paid for us today. Damn right. Damn right. I got 9 hours of sleep last night. We worked so hard yesterday. Get this 2-day job done in one. My buddy's like, that owns the company I work for. He's like, I want off paid Friday. I want off paid Friday. And I'm like, yeah. And all the guys are like, yeah. Yeah, we have fun. We're fucking all nuts. But today I'm going to say, and I just did a 25-minute speech on this. It's hard to compile it into 3 or 5 or 10 fucking minutes. But hey, I give 2 speeches a day, every day, over 4 years now. And hey, I love this shit. This is my therapy as much as it is me trying to help other people and inspire them. But hey, I seen a Facebook post and it said, most drug dealers out there, they know more than 95% of college professors. So why the fuck are you going to school to learn how to run a business from a college professor who never owned one? Never will. Probably almost 99.9% of college professors, they're teaching theory. They never even worked in a business. They went to school, they learned about business, and they got, their master's or doctorate degrees and became professors about business. Isn't that retarded? Isn't it retarded how the country operates? I think it is. We live and work in a broken system. Social Security's broke. You might not get that. The best thing you can do is invest your money for yourself. But most people won't because they believe in the government, and that's even stupider. Your whole life, you're indoctrinated. Hey, you have to believe this, do this, have to stand for the flag, sit down, go to lunch when I tell you. Fuck that shit. You have to learn this. Why? I was a rebel my whole life. I never gave a fuck. I never listened to that. I didn't listen to my parents, even though I wish now, 40 years later, that I did. Because, my dad went to school to be a gym teacher. He went to work at a high school. And, he's seen this crazy guy, the head of the, PE department, and he's stoking his picture on the wall. That's a fireplace. And my dad's like, what are you doing? He's like, stoking the fire. Only got a couple more years, man, and I can retire. Probably retire and kill himself. That's what it sounded like. And then my dad was like, fuck this. I can't do this. 22 years old, my dad started a business, failed fucking a bunch more times. But guess what? He joined Primerica, and then he finally learned. Finally stuck. He finally learned something valuable. And now his business is teaching other people how to become wealthy. And that's awesome. It's awesome. So it's 10 times better, in my opinion, and in his opinion, and in every business owner's opinion, to go get a hard job. Go do some landscaping this summer. Go do some tree work this summer. Go do some construction, roofing this summer, and learn from the boss, from the ground up. It's like the mafia. It's the hierarchy system. You start at the bottom, you work your way up. If you're ruthless enough, you become the boss. And that's life, man. I always loved the mafia. I always, fantasized about joining, but I don't even think I'm 1% Italian. I wouldn't even fucking, I would never become a boss. So I always thought about starting my own fucking mafias and shit. When I was getting fucked up, of course. I still dream about things, but hey, I got too much to lose for that. So I joined my buddy in business, after I started my own, and I was cutting trees, and then I couldn't handle some, so I went through a lot of shitheads till I finally found my buddy Joe, and then he asked me to work with him, or I asked him to work with him, and hey, I learned everything he knows. And that 100%, I got paid to learn. That's the best way to do it. Become an apprentice, go to fucking, trade school, go to, vocational high school, man. That's the best thing you could do. Especially for guys like me who just I cannot sit there in a classroom and study. I can't study. I can't take tests, you know. I got a life insurance license, and I did that while I was drinking a handle of vodka every night. And I don't know how I did, but, you know, I wanted it, so I got it. But, hey, the best way to learn how to be a business owner is from a business owner. So don't let someone else tell you that has a degree in something that they know what they're talking about, because they more than likely fucking don't, unless they had years and years of experience in the business or the field. So again, don't feel bad that you're at the bottom right now. Work your fucking way up, man. And don't take no shit either. You know what a real boss, CEO of a company likes? Someone with fucking balls. So fucking grow some. Let's go!